Plant is good. I'll try new characters just for the fuck of it. I always play Crystal. Let's get silly. Is faster snare growth. Yeah, fucking sounds great. I'll do that one. Oh look, Plant is apparently a fucking belfry. Wow, I think that Plant actually moves considerably faster than Crystal too. But that would make sense as Crystal is made out of rocks. And generally speaking, rocks don't really go very fast. If we play by Pokemon rules, rock Pokemons tend to have really slow speed, and if it makes sense in Pokemon, it basically has become de facto video game logic at this point. Like, yeah, sure, Psychic beats Dark. That's what Pokemon did, so that's what we're gonna do. Let's take the shotgun here. Grenade launcher's really good too, but I like shotgun because it has slightly less ammo issues than well, they both have really shitty ammunition. Eh, whatever. He's a Triffid. No, he is most assuredly a... what are they called? Not Belfry. Little Bellsprout. Yeah, he's a Bellsprout. He's got whiteness all over him, but he's still a Bellsprout. People are telling me to right-click. I like to live dangerously. Let's take some kills regenerate ammo. Sure. Vine Wrap. Oh, cool. Yeah, nice special ability there. It just makes everything... You know, I just pooped a bunch of vines on the ground. That was awesome. Wow, I walked straight into all those bullets. I suck at life. Anyway. Oh, I just, huh. Let's see. I'm gonna... Oh. Interesting. Does it hurt me? No. Oh, it really just snares enemies. That's actually really cool. Let's just keep using that all the time on everything I'm trying to kill. Might as well spam it. It's not like it really costs me anything to use it one way or the other. It stops things from moving, actually very handy for the sewers. What if I want things to move in the sewers? It also appears to block my shots, though, so that's a little bit less awesome. Let's go ahead and use that. Let's try again. There it goes. Now it just has to sit there and take it. Sorry. Hello, Waffle. Glad to see that you still like kittens. And I hope that you're having a good evening. Okay. Had a point I was building up to with Catterday, but I don't remember it anymore. So we'll just assume that it was something incredibly profound, and we're all having a great time doing it. But yeah, I know it was kind of... I don't know why I talk so much meta these days. I think I've somewhat exhausted a lot of the meta topics I was talking about. Like, I don't know how much people are really interested in hearing me talk about making commentary as opposed to actually making commentary. But I do confess that I've been significantly happier with a lot of stuff I've been making these days. So, I hope that people have been enjoying it more, and I hope that even though it's not like when Bird was miserable and angry in Seattle and everyone was like actually watching and being like, oh man, Bird used to be so nice and stuff like that, and then he just became like trolly and angry all the time. So, hopefully people appreciate, like, Bird, who's just more into bullshitting as opposed to Bird, who was, you know, frankly, incorrigibly philosophical and whiny and just talking about work all the time. Instead, I can complain about school. Who wants to hear me talk about school instead? I assume nobody. Well, here we are anyway. Oh god, I'm gonna get mad. I wish I had my instant invulnerability. This is useful, but I'm too bad. Let's blow up that explodey thing. There we go. That did nothing. Also, I died, I think, on the first level. That's a first. I should make more commentars about making commentars. I think I've pretty much exhausted that for this evening. Like, it was definitely very apropos a couple of nights ago when I basically just had to, like, speak my mind, Bird. What's on your mind? You have to let us into your soul a little bit. And you saw a little of my soul and you're like, ew, it's squishy and weird. Granted, it is. But some of life's most beloved things are squishy and weird. Like, you know, those squishy balls that make you feel less stressed out when you squish them. Speaking of which, Keith, you should squish your balls. Take off your pants, squish your balls. That will help alleviate quite a lot of stress for you. And then you won't then you won't be so mad over in wherever it is you live, California. Just being like, damn, I hate living in California because the West Coast sucks. Let's kill all these things. Oh, there's a bunch of Ron Paul pennies over there. Screwdriver. Yeah. You need to learn how to play without Crystal's handicap. You mean Crystal's badass awesome thing that everybody should love. Like, yeah, I guess I could learn to play better with it, but why would I want to when I have something which literally makes me invincible anytime I right-click? Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Just because it'll make me a better player, and I'll probably actually win the game. Which is bullshit, because who cares about that? When we could talk about, like, talking about over video games rather than talking over video games. I'm gonna die here. Oh, I didn't. That's in a surprising turn of events, Birdcatcher has survived a level that most other people beat without any sort of trouble. More at, what time is it right now? 10-ish. Which is a way, way less interesting form of tennis, where the rules are a lot more vague, and they don't play, like, they don't use rackets anymore, they just use baseball bats, and, like, the scoring system, they keep the same tennis scoring system, because that's, like, the least, comprehensible part of tennis. Like, I don't know what the fucking a love is. And I know, we've all gone TIL, and somebody's like, today I learned that a love comes from the French word l'œuf, which means egg, because zeros look like eggs. Yeah, we all know that. We all have we all go on Reddit, and then we post it on our Facebook statuses as if we knew that the whole time, and it's like, oh yeah, reddit.com, where I steal all of my jokes. You know, every single human being, 100% of human beings have had this experience. Bird, I should play as Frog. Had a tissue moment yet in Sense8? No, nothing really sad. School are full of research. School's full of research right now. You know, this is kind of weird. I signed up for a research position at my school, like to get into like the honors program, and then they were like, "Yeah, you're definitely a candidate. We'll give that to you." And then they said they would do interviews for it in the second week of school. They haven't done it yet, which is really, really strange. So maybe they just kind of forgot or something. But I suppose it's kind of for the best, because if I did have that position right now, I would probably be utterly fucked, because school so far has been a real pain in the ass. It's been so hard. This semester is brutal. God. Just, you know, moving up to... What am I doing? Let's do kills regenerate HP. Let's do, what was I gonna say? Kills regenerate HP. Yeah, I don't need to repeat that. What was I trying to say? Oh, yeah. Like, moving up and taking, like, higher level, 400 level classes. Apparently that's considerably harder, especially when you're in a hard school in the first place. So, this semester has been very, very exhausting, unfortunately. That, and I also teach, so that also contributes quite a bit to the exhausting nature of what I'm doing. But at least teaching is a lot of fun, and at least I'm really good at it, and at least there's at least it's not a very hard class to teach overall. I just show up and I just troll my students, and then I think that they'll eventually learn stuff from me. But it's gonna be a very interesting semester. Those poor kids. They're gonna walk out of it knowing so much about programming and thinking I'm completely crazy, and they're gonna be completely right on both accounts. Shovel? Nah. I don't need to take any melee stuff. I do have a laser beam, which is fucking cool. Yeah. Sense8's a lot of fun to watch. I know that by saying that, I've basically like branded like this video is almost unusable for YouTube now, but I don't give a fuck. So, Sense8 is like a really fun to watch show, so if anybody has like not started watching Sense8, they might as well. I will say, funny story about Sense8, I didn't realize that it was a pun, that the show's title was a pun until like episode 3 or 4. Ladybird could attest. I was just watching, or we had just finished watching an episode, and I was just like, God damn it! And she was like, what? And I was like, Sense8's a pun. And I felt stupid.
You're not stupid.
I felt stupid.
You're not stupid,
I know.
I only realized it like 20 minutes before you did. When Silas said the word Sense8, and I was like, oh.
Yeah, I like Calf. He is such a good character. And, I mean, there's some great characters in this show. I just wish there weren't so many of them. Laser Pistol is OP. Well, that would have been good to know. Too bad on the sewers, it doesn't really do shit for you. Shotgun is OP on the sewers. The sewers. Doing alright. Thanks, game. Yeah, I feel like with Sense8, like, I wish that Sense8 was more like Sense6. Because there's just... I don't feel like any of the characters are boring, it's just I forget that a lot of them are in the show until they appear. And I'm like, oh, right, there's an Indian lady on this show. I totally forgot about her. Like, basically I feel like Nomi is a really great and fun character to watch. She has an awesome plot line. Talked about this with Keith, too. I don't know if he's still in chat. But we pretty much agreed, like, Nomi's like a great character. Kath is a great character. And then it feels like a lot of the other characters is just kind of like, there's no focus to the show overall, and a lot of these characters are like there, and I'm just like, oh god, I have to switch so much mental gears to get back into this. But it's just kind of different, I think, like a nice little ensemble type of thing. Let's see, what do I feel like doing? Some kills regenerate ammo, that sounds good enough. Uh-oh. Lady Bird is a dove, just like an actual dove. Yeah, how'd you guess? You know, I trained her to speak. It was quite a scientific achievement, and I hope that everyone recognizes that, like, as far as doves are concerned, she's a real smart cookie. Fucking, I thought there was gonna be a smart bird pun somewhere, but I just couldn't come up with it. Oh god, okay. Just nearly got befuckled by a bullet. All the bullets in this game do move particularly slowly, though, at least, so even without Euphoria, like, you can dodge fairly well. And I need to actually start doing that, I guess, since I'm not going to be able to just rely on invincibility at all times now. So, let's actually start dodging. Let's start playing this game right, as opposed to just playing this game dumb. Stop taking Lucky Shot to take defensive mutes. Fucking, the defensive mutations all suck. Like, who wants to play this game defensively? It's all about the offense in this game. You know, you don't get through life by being defensive. You get through life by killing everything that stands in your way. Let's get through this portal, though. Impact Ritz saves a lot of ammo. Yeah. Okay, what defensive things should I take? How about some kills regenerate HP? That sounds like pretty defensive to me, chat. So maybe that'll make everyone happy. And then we can all just talk about, like, boobs or whatever Purple Phantom was talking about. He was saying, what was he saying? He was like shoulder-length hair is my favorite or something. It's like, okay, I guess everyone's talking about their dream girls. So, chat, if you had to say what your ideal hair length in a human being was, not in a partner, just like what do you think like the platonic ideal of a person would be, what length would you ascribe to that ideal? I would say Rapunzel or bust, as far as I'm concerned. Like, human beings, in a utopia, human beings would have hair that grows down to the floor. But alas, we don't live in such a perfect world. And the reason I say that we would all have perfect hair is because we could use it to make hair ropes. And then, like, I don't know, hair dogs. You would, like, form it into